It's time. It's time for the Billy Flynn Experience.
Thank you so much for joining me here, live from Germany, coming to you on a wonderful, wonderful Monday, start of a week. This is the Billy Flint Experience. I am your host, Billy Flint. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get right into the topic. I don't know, I named it, this particular podcast, Male Toxic Energy. And the reason so, because I don't know, over the past couple of weeks, actually about maybe 3 weeks now, it's been played out over the internet over and over again. You know, the slap that was heard across the world. And of course, yeah, we're talking about Will Smith and the situation at the Grammys with Chris Rock. And the whole situation has taken off on a whole nother trajectory. And I don't know, it's been talked about over on the internet for the past couple of weeks. Many different content creators all over, across the spectrum of social media has spoken on this. But one thing that made it interesting to me, my favorite word, interest. But what made it more interest to me is that I don't know, it seems as though everyone, the talking points have cooled down, but I had a chance to actually sit and analyze, because I did a podcast about maybe a week and a half ago about the subject, and I had time to actually sit and think about the other factors behind Will Smith's behavior, and that led me down a rabbit hole. I started doing a lot more research on relationships between men and women, and particularly between, black man, black woman within my culture. And, as a matter of fact, I got something I just want you to check out. And then afterwards, I will go into my thoughts behind this. But yeah, male toxic energy. And just check this out.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're going to use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not. There's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? The Doves high school basketball game. We hold one in California. My daughter loves basketball. I want her to see the league that her father is starting. North can't go to that game. Now we got Sunday service this morning at 10 a.m. and it's North had a sleepover, so she can't come to Sunday service. I moved the Sunday service up to 10 a.m. so that I can go to Saint soccer game at 12:30. Move the entire thing. I know that people are going to feel me and feel my heart just as a father. You know what I'm saying? Like just as a dad. You know, I look up and I wanted to come to Kim's defense in some way about when everyone was attacking her about the variety, because that's just my heart as a dad. My spirit is like just to protect at all costs. And I just look at my daughter full makeup singing She's in Love with an Emo Girl on TikTok, and I didn't have no say nor approval. Hey, what do you think? Do you think this would be cool or not? Yeah, yo, it's funny. I feel like people they just want to see. They want to see somebody melt down. They want to see a dad, a father, a human being. They want to see what's going to happen right now. If I could be gaslit, if I could be pushed to a limit. We see now factually that I was demanding to see my children and bring them to Sunday service with me because that's, one of the places they get to be. Why do I have to even give an explanation? But I've always been me, and I'm those kids' daddy. And you're not gonna muffle me, and you're not gonna write me off as crazy. We can play fair, but I'm not gonna stop using my voice.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just...
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch Esther at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
The day after her 37th birthday, I hired a team to orchestrate her 40th birthday. I had hired a documentary team. I traced Mommy's family roots. Her 40th birthday was going to be my thing.
It was going to be a splash.
It was going to be a splash. Mary J. Blige performed. I debuted the film, all of that. It was going to be the thing that lifted her out of this midlife crisis, and it was going to be my deepest, most beautiful proclamation of love. And she's told me that the party was the most ridiculous display of my ego.
Ooh.
Crushed, right?
Okay, hang on one second.
Hold on. Talk to us for a second, okay? Yeah, no. Yo, hey. Don't talk to her, yo. Hey. Don't talk to her, yo. All right.
Hey, hang on. All right. Back up. All right. Come here.
Man, yo, don't start talking.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Don't start talking.
I'm not.
What's your name?
You want to take me out? Fight. What you do? What do you do?
Listen to me.
What you do?
Listen to me.
What you do, you pussy?
Listen to me.
What you do then?
Hey.
I got guns too, pussy. Oh, really? Oh, I better?
Hey.
I better have guns?
Hey.
You hear this motherfucker threatening me with it? Hey, he just said he's going to shoot me now. Okay?
What's your name?
Raymond Scott, sir.
Raymond, come here, man. Come here.
You punk motherfucker.
Come over here. Let's keep you guys. No.
You heard what he just said to me?
I know.
You heard what he just said to me?
I heard you, man. Come on. Come right over here. Here, come right here. Get you in some air conditioning, man. Here, sit down. Just sit in here so I can get you guys separate, all right? Now, please tell me what is going on.
Visitor, I just met her.
Okay. This is where they live?
She lives down at the end.
Okay.
So I go walking. We go walking. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's married to this dude.
Okay.
We get back, he's there.
At the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there waiting. Right? And so I'm like, what's going on? He come running at me. Hey, brother, hold on there.
Right.
So I'm trying not to fight him or shoot him. I'm a licensed carry.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, listen, I don't know nothing about all this. Okay? I'm just trying to go. Well, he kicks a big dent in my truck. on the side door.
Okay, the red, the one you were down there? Okay.
So
now, you didn't know she was married?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if she's married or not. He said they are.
Okay. And pretty much when y'all went for a walk and came back, he was at your truck or at the house? He was at your truck? Okay. Now, you've never seen him before this?
Never seen him before.
How long have you and her been talking?
Just a couple of days. I met on the golf course.
Okay.
You know?
Do you live in Chateau as well?
No, I live in Stockbridge.
Okay. All right. All right. So, do you want to press charges for the truck, or you just want to?
For my truck.
So, do you just want to report for the damage, or do you want to like press charges? Like, do you want him to go to jail?
He's probably going. I think he's probably already got a history. He's probably going to go anyway. But
okay.
I don't want him to come around me. Like, I ain't coming back over, so you got to worry about that. But
okay.
He put a dent in my truck. I definitely want that, and he threatened me. So, you know.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I know you say he threatened you. You kind of threatened him too.
No, I just told him he's talking about threatening me, brother. I got to say.
No, I understand. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
I said, I don't fight. That's all I said.
Right. So
I think I got a bag in there. We're gonna go. Yeah, I got a bag in her house. I need to get out.
Now, did she tell you that he lives there or no? Because I'm
Her
trying.
dad lives there. He don't live there.
Okay, so he don't live there at all. Okay. All right.
Not at all.
So
I'm just visiting.
Now, where'd she go?
She's right here.
All right. Do me a favor. Hang tight over here, or let's see if I can get her. What's her name?
Althea.
I'll go talk to her. Just hang out right here.
Sir, he just threatened me with a gun. You heard him, right?
He did not. Hello.
Hi there.
Hey.
So I called the police, but so did the guy in the blue shirt.
Right.
And I think Althea is who you want to talk
Althea, is that right? What's going on?
I live here.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't live here. He's not my husband.
Now, you live here with
He
your...
called the police on me the other night.
Out here?
Yes. If he called, so that's a crime. Calling the police on somebody and acting like somebody's doing something to
Yeah,
you.
what did he call for?
Because we was fighting, and
Okay.
I wanted him to leave.
And he was here. Is it your dad's place over there?
I live here. This is my house.
Okay, all right. So,
And he called the police on me,
okay.
and the police came.
He don't live here,
He
right?
does not live here.
Okay, he don't have any belongings inside or anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now, what's the relationship between y'all two?
He's my son's father.
Okay, y'all haven't been together recently?
No. Well, we tried it off and on since for a while.
Right.
It's been off and on since 2012.
Sir, I need to go get my son. He's over here. I'm gonna go get my son.
Well, if you're not driving,
I'm gonna call an Uber. That's
was he
right.
already here?
Yes, he's over there. I pick
Now,
him up from tennis every day.
is she going to say that he can't go?
You want to ask her?
I mean, we will. I'll let
So
them
where
ask.
is she right now?
She's
with him.
Yeah, I mean, she's right around the corner down there with them.
Can I talk to her, please?
No.
Please, can you walk me over and talk to her,
No,
please?
because he's down there, dude. That's not going to go good. Y'all can't be together. We've been here for...
to go down there with her then?
Because she's fine down there with him. She doesn't want to be up here with you. That's the problem.
Your baby's mother was a fucking clown, man. It's just hard, man.
How long have y'all been split?
I don't know, a couple of months. We just fucking a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what she said, is y'all tried to make it work, but it didn't work. Hey, hang up here, man. Hey, come hang up here. I know, but you have to calm down.
I can't believe this shit, yo. I can't believe this shit. I can't. I can't fucking believe this shit.
Stop.
I can't believe
Come back
this
up
shit.
here. I know, just keep talking to me. They're not going to let you go down there with them. You want to sit down on the steps?
This motherfucker, he talked all that shit. He waited for the police to come.
Okay. Well, and that's what we're doing. We're dealing with it.
Like fucking bad. I'm gonna get this motherfucker. You watch. You watch. You watch. I got
Be
you,
careful
yo.
what you say, man.
He fucking threatened me with
Right,
a
I understand,
gun,
and that's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, man. Fuck this. Fuck this shit, yo. That motherfucker ain't shit. He ain't shit.
All right, you got to stop
He
cussing.
ain't shit.
You got to stop cussing. Okay? Compose yourself, man. We're figuring it out. I understand it's a shitty situation.
Yeah, it's a shitty situation.
I understand. I promise I do. So he just wants to get out of here with his son, which I'm sure she's not going to let him take the son, but I don't know.
Suspended on
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? Are we going to take him or what?
This is Mahathi's call, so I was going to let him make the call, but I was ready 10 minutes ago to take him. Because every one of them said, yes, he hit the truck.
Yeah.
And there's physical evidence on the truck. I mean,
yeah.
And he said, yes, I want to press charges.
Yo, pussy, yo.
All right, you got to stop.
Yo.
You're going to have a different problem. Stop. Just don't entertain
tell him to get the fuck out of here.
Hey, step back behind the truck,
you fucking pussy. He's trying to taunt me right now, man.
He's literally not even engaging with you, so don't engage with him.
I can't believe you. You get in water. I can't fucking believe you. How could you do this to me for him?
All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick, all right?
How could you do this to me? Let me get my bag, sir.
We'll get it. Put him in Mahathi's.
That's my property, so please bring it to
we're gonna bring it with you. Do you have a shirt you want to put on or anything?
It's right there. What am I being arrested for, sir?
Right now, you're arrested for criminal damage for the truck.
I didn't do nothing to the truck,
I'm
yo.
telling you, they all.
That's how you snitched on me. I can't believe you out there. As much as I've done for you. As much as I've done for you.
Okay.
I can't fucking believe you.
Come on. Be done with
I
them.
can't believe you.
Come on.
Yo.
Come on.
Okay, what we just got through witnesses. This was three different personalities, entertainment industry personalities on three different levels of career. You had Kanye West, you had Will Smith, and then you had a gentleman goes by the name of Benzino. His government name is Raymond Leon Scott, but he goes by the stage name of Benzino. And again, this is something that I compiled because I'm seeing as I research this information and there seems to be a narrative. And that narrative is, again, this so-called theory of male toxic energy. But no one ever talks about the female toxic energy. And again, going by what has happened to Kanye West and him divorcing his wife, Kim Kardashian. And for, already for years, people have been saying that Kanye was crazy. Of course, he was labeled as being crazy. Him having meltdowns on stage at his concerts. Right? So again, for years, people have been saying Kanye West is crazy. And not really addressing the environment in which he'd allowed himself to continue on a continuum, allowing himself to be emotionally controlled. So I'm gonna say gaslighted. Okay, so him being emotionally controlled by Kim and her family. And that's pretty much what he was saying in all, these videos that he's been posting online. He's basically trying to explain his side of the story. And by listening to his voice, as a man, by listening to his voice, I can hear the despair in his voice, trying to explain his side of the story and the reasons behind his erratic behavior. Yeah, divorce is not easy. And, I gotta say, Kanye has he has a role to play in this. He shouldn't have married her in the first place, knowing her background. she's one of the women, one of the many women passed around throughout Hollywood, or throughout even the entertainment industry. It's well known. It's just a well known fact, and I don't necessarily have to say allegedly, because she's Kim Kardashian is a social media star. Started with her sex tape. Okay. She leaked it. Her mother leaked it. Whoever leaked it, it was leaked. Tried to blame it on Ray J, but of course, that's how she became a media superstar. So she was trash from the start. But nonetheless, Kanye married her. They've had many children together, and this is the mess he finds himself in. He's a billionaire, but he's being dragged through the mud like an ordinary, everyday, 9-to-5, hardworking man who's trying to do the right thing by taking care of his children, but can't do it because you have a manipulative, vindictive woman. So I think that the narrative should be changed to let's talk about the female toxic energy in a lot of these relationships. And now that it's being recorded and being put all over the internet, social media, these men having these emotional breakdowns. Yeah, and not only that, but it's being joked about. Clowned. Will Smith has been called a pussy because of what he did to Chris Rock, and then not to take away from what he did by violently attacking Chris Rock, but nonetheless, he's been joked, he's been clowned, many memes, and include me. Like I said, I did a podcast about the situation, and yeah, I still think it was fake. But deep down, I think that there was a lot of emotional, traumatic issues that Will Smith has been dealing with throughout his marriage, throughout his life, but compounded by being with Jada. Jada's a very toxic woman. Very, very toxic. There's no argument about it. And the crazy thing to me is that she put it in social media stratosphere. She put it out there for millions to see. Almost like she's saying, okay, this is what I'm doing and I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. It's gonna be all about me. I'm the superstar. Parallel to Kanye West. Will Smith, Kanye West. And then, again, this situation happens between Raymond Leon Scott, which goes by the stage name Benzino, and him having a complete meltdown. I don't know whether or not those tears were real or not, but again, I can hear the despair in his voice. You can hear the despair, at least I can. And it's troubling. It's very troubling to see grown men having an emotional breakdown. I'm not saying that that we're not human, and that we don't succumb to those stresses and those pressure points and break down. Yeah, we do. But at the cost of being ridiculed or put out on the stage as a clown for the world to make jokes about. This is very serious. And it, throughout, if we want to talk about the entertainment industry throughout the whole entertainment industry, it's always about what happens to the woman, and that whatever happens to the woman, it is automatically the man's fault. It's the toxic masculinity. Toxic male energy. But again, like I said, you don't want to talk about the women. You know, the funny thing was, I was this morning, as I'm writing for this podcast, I was writing ideas and taking information, doing my research. I came across, I don't know, I can't remember the YouTube personality, the page I was on, but it just, you know, was there. I wasn't really looking for it, but it just popped up, and it was about Tina Turner. Ike and Tina Turner, right? And of course, I started watching it. And it was, the content pretty much was explaining the other side of the story of Tina Turner. You know, with her movie, what's love got to do with it. And it, again, the narrative was about Ike Turner being an abusive husband. Again, not to take away from anything, not to take away from his behavior or to condone his behavior, talking about Ike Turner. He was an abusive husband. He was a jackass. But we can't leave Tina Turner out of it, because she had her shit. She did her part also. And that's what I think why the narrative should be changed or included. If you're going to blame one aspect of a relationship, we have to examine the other half of it. And that's the female part of it. Again, the narrative was Tina Turner was involved with Ike Turner. He was a monster. He was a beast. He abused her. But it's never talked about how she really was. The information is out there. Because after after I seen the YouTube video, I did a quick search. And it's out there in cyberland. The information is out there about how she was a vindictive, nasty woman. She comes from the ghetto. She was a whore, allegedly. But from what the stories and the reports that you can find on the internet, if you dig deep, is that she was a floozy. She was out there way before she met Ike Turner. And again, Ike Turner is no angel. He was a jackass. He was abusive. He was a tyrant. Yes. And Tina Turner knew how he was and who he was. So she became a part of the fuck show. Excuse my language. But she became a part of that show. And then, of course, within that aspect of Hollywood, as I said again about Kim Kardashian, within that setting, the women are passed around amongst the celebrities, amongst the high-end entertainers, superstars, the Grammy winners, the Academy Award winners. But they are passed around. And within that element, they have those parties. And I'm sure everyone knows about the secret parties of Hollywood and how everything goes within these parties behind closed doors. Drugs, orgies, other sexual deprived behavior. You know, slave trafficking, all kinds of other things that I'm not going to say here on YouTube, but you get the picture. And again, my main thing was examining this so-called male toxic energy. And again, no matter how far you go or what path you take to examine this, again, the narrative is always the same. It's always men. It's always the male and its toxic energy. So, again, thanks so much for joining me. Look forward to being with you again. Hope everyone have a wonderful start of the week. Again, you were listening to the Billy Flint Experience, and I am Billy Flint. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I'll be back with you again soon.